has gone on a 7-round tear. And really, I'd put it to the fact that Mystik's actually been buying as many rounds as they could. They haven't actually taken the chance to save there officially. And now we can see that this will be the first true gun round here for Mystik. And actually change things up here, too. They've got Kelly, who's actually over there towards the B side. Is one of the things that you were mentioning there with Arts and Yurik not holding it down. Now they're going to put that weight on Kelly over there inside of B.
They actually started the round with 3 people playing the B side. They just now rotated to having 4 people on the A bomb side. So
that's pretty traditional
some
play.
some adjustments for Mystik at least.
Yeah, we traditionally see that happen a lot. Usually you see 3 early over there towards B, or even 2 early over there towards B, and then you'll have the 1 player rotate back around. So it is good finally to see that. Of course, you're going to see that now battle that's going to be between Flusha and Kelly, but the real action's happening to go here towards the A-bomb site, starting to push in there, smokes and flashes. And you've got Apex, who's able to pick up 1. Pronax picking up 2 there. Arts to the backside of the site, he's going to it takes down the bomb carrier, but now it's going to be down to a 2-on-3. You can see that Yurik is going to be flanking back around here. Bomb will get planted inside. The site's going to be left up to, here we have Kelly. As Kelly is going to start to worry about his flank. But really, you've got 1 player who's going to start to be able to push here through the smoke here in just a moment. And JW creeping his way through the smoke and picking up that last kill, 8-4 on actually one of the first real traditional gun rounds we've seen so far.
Yeah, and very good play by Fnatic still. I mean, 8 straight rounds. And we talked about JW's kills. He's not even near the top of the scoreboard. I mean, he's actually in the middle for his team. Not a lot of kills. Actually, he's second in frags, but the kills he's gotten have been very important. All those kills have been round-altering frags. Even there at the end in 2v2, he got those 2 kills that just completely changed, won them the round. So really good play by him, and now he finally has an op, which is obviously what he's known for.
All right, looks like they're going to go ahead and go back to plan A as they've got Yurik and Arts both over there towards that banana side. They've got smokes and they've got a smoke that actually pushed up there, but look out, you've got Yurik who's going to be over there. Hiroshima over there inside of the apartments. A nice little exchange between those as Apex takes the upper hand there at the end. They're going to start to push up here towards that A side as JW takes down Apex, and here comes Arts. He's going to be on the rotate, and sadly there, as there's only 20 bullets in that M4, and so Yurik goes down at the end. 9-4, 9 rounds in a row here for Fnatic, as their style of play has changed dramatically here.
They pretty much do the same opening most rounds. They just take over the alternate middle. They send Flusha and Banana. He's trying to push a potential counter-terrorist back, so they don't know where Fnatic is planning on going. Then they take over the middle area and at least try to go for a pick, and then they just decide where to go from there. It's simple, it's very Pronax-like, and it's working out. I mean, it's just completely outplaying Clan Mystik, and I think a big part of that is Clan Mystik are just getting outskilled. I mean, they're missing a lot of shots that could be going their way, and I think that's what's been the main difference so far.
As right now you've got Apex who pushed up there inside of the apartments, able to shut down 3. And that was a huge round there for Apex. As you can see, he's going to go ahead and backtrack now. But a great round coming in there for Clan Mystik, as Apex said, I'm done with this, I'm through with this. I'm going to be able to pick up this round by myself. 9-5 now as we head into the final round here for the first half.
And that, by the way, was only the 2nd weapon round that Mystik won so far in this match. Both of them, Apex got 3 kills in. Because the first one was round number 3, where he got 3 kills in the middle.
Right, exactly.
So both rounds
and
started.
Both aggressive.
Yeah, both started with Apex doing something aggressive and getting 3 opening frags. So far, no one else has even basically contributed to their success in weapon. Or their lack of success in weapon rounds.
Apex decided to go ahead and push up there inside of mid. He caused so much damage to Devilwalk, but Devilwalk gets the upper hand. As we're seeing an exchange happen over there as JW does get taken out there. So now we're going to be back to a 4-on-4.
Fnatic slowing it down a little bit, feeling Mystik out. They know now the Frenchmen are ready to do some aggressive stuff. Some early damage dealt. Flashed it down to 37, Devilwalk 13 health, Yurik 41, everybody else near a full 100. Still anyone's round, but could be really big for Clan Mystik.
Yeah, if Clan Mystik picks up this round.
They definitely use some of this momentum.
Yeah, if Clan Mystik picks up this round, we're going to see a very close game going into the second half between these two. As right now, again, you've got Yurik, who's over there towards that B side. We're on board here with Kelly, low on health. Hiroshima, he's going to spray and pray, but he gets dropped there by Pronax. And we're seeing a rotate happen here. Even though Pronax picked up that kill, they're going ahead and rotating over there towards the B bomb site. as Art's able to pick up one. Pronex will be on the flank here. Be on the lookout for him. As a lookout, as Uric finally putting himself on the board as he picks up two very crucial kills. And now it's going to be left up to Pronex, down to 12 seconds left here in the round. Pronex, it does pick off Uric there inside of the backside of the site. 5 seconds left to play here. Arts needs to be holding back there. 1 second left, and it looks like Clan Mystik will be able to pick up their 6th round. 9-6 is going to be your first half score.
It's not a bad half score in the end, because if Clan Mystik are able to win the terrorist pistol round, all of a sudden they're tied at 9. So they're certainly not out of the game. I mean, obviously, the part where they lost 9 straight rounds, not very good play. But on the other hand, Fnatic played very, very well. Also in the final round of the half, we saw Uric get those 2 kills in the B site. That was also a smart play by the Frenchman. It's a neat little just baiting. I mean, he just baited Hearts out completely, and he worked out perfectly. Had he peeked, he probably would have gotten 1 and gotten taken out. Now he just played it patiently, just baited his teammate, who actually managed to stay alive too, and then got 2 free kills. Yeah,
some of the key plays through that game, it has to be whenever we saw there in the backside of the site from Fnatic. There during that one of those rounds, you actually had 2 in the backside in the dark area, playing from the same position, peeking out and allowing one of their teammates to just go ahead and hold back. Again, it just basically delayed them so that they couldn't get the defuse. So sometimes, I mean, a lot of times we think that we have to go for the chase after those kills to be able to win rounds, but really it's just about utilizing every bit that you have there. So that whether that's time, whether that's inventory, or whether that's just getting the job done, picking up those kills, all of those different elements, you know, are the factors for winning a round.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like Snyder is finally back from the bathroom break.
Yep.
And we're probably gonna get the second half underway here very soon. Obviously, second half pistol round going to be very crucial here. If Fnatic win, that'll probably give them 2 rounds because the terrorists are likely to buy in a 3rd round. So that would make it 11-6. On the other hand, if Mystik win the terrorist pistol round, this is obviously assuming neither team loses the save round.
Right.
All of a sudden, we have a tied game, and the terrorists have the money advantage.
Yep. So right there, you can see on your screen that's going to be Flusha, who's actually you can see again. I mentioned earlier in the cast that it's cold in here. Like you mentioned, it'll probably warm up. But the gloves are off where he's rolled up his sleeves a little bit here. And we'll head in here to the second half. 9-6 in favor of Fnatic. 9 straight rounds were won by Fnatic after the 4th round as we head in here to the second half. And we'll see how this pistol round pans off. Last time, Clan Mystik picked up the pistol round. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looks like Mystik have generally been better on their CT side on Inferno. I just looked up their statistics for the past couple events, so that might be a little alarming, but in any given single half, anything can happen.
All right, Snyder able to start things off here for Fnatic. As that exchange happened there inside of the apartments, as Apex is still going to be pushing up. There's one inside of Better, and that's going to be JW. As JW lets one pass. Smart play there. And this time he's going to start chasing after. They don't even turn around, as that was going to be the bomb carrier. And Arts is still back inside of mid. He's not helping out his teammates as Apex is low on health. He does pick up the bomb. He's going to start to rotate back over there. Falling back is going to be Pronax. And it looks like they're going to see a split happen here inside of mid. JW is actually waiting to see if they rotate back from that B bomb site.
That's a good situation for Fnatic. They have 2 people defending that site. They have JW.
Exactly.
Who has completely cut him off.
Yeah, JW is right there inside of mid, just watching an angle. If they're going to rotate, JW has them on lockdown. As they're going to go ahead and start to be able to push in there. Flashes over the top there from Pronex. They're still going to push there inside of the bomb site. Arts right there giving some cover fire. And look at that. Even though Apex had 4 HP, still gets the bomb down. So even though it may have been a lost round, but it's still not, as it's down to a 2-on-2. Arts and Apex, they're going to work their angles there. You've got Arts in the backside of the site, low on health. Bomb going to be taken away here. And they're going to be up chasing him down, and JW finishes things off there. They will get the defuse here as Fnatic taking their 10th round now, 10-6. But getting that bomb down, that was a huge component there.
That bomb plant might be very key to how this match still turns out. Clan Mystik could actually buy this second round. They could drop some AK, so I'm not sure if that's something they might be interested in doing. Looks like they are going to need a pause. Not really sure for what reason, but well, gives us more time to talk about it. Well, I mean, looks like they are going to go for a save round. I think that's the right call because that is going to give them a lot more money for the third round. They're going to have over 4 grand, all of them. It's going to give them pretty good equipment. And
they're just trying to determine exactly. It looks like, again, they requested a pause. Of course, there are a lot of different things that are being done differently at this tournament here at DreamHack Winter. The way that you connect to the server is completely different now, and something for the players to adjust. And I actually think it's a better way of doing things, allowing both teams to kind of get connected, be in the same server, stat tracking, being able to go through backups. We were here last night with Valve, three members from Valve, testing a bunch of different elements, whether that's backing up the server, looking at how it works during overtime, just making sure that everything that was done within development is taken care of. Of course, we talked about even the backups, and that's one of my big concerns is making sure that, hey, can we go back? If we have to restart, we restart servers, we have to redo everything. When we back up, we go right back to where we were before.
And that's what we're going to be doing here in a second. Right now, we're just waiting for the last Clan Mystik member to get back into the game. Something to point out though is Apex. I just noticed in the previous round, he actually did 321 damage in that pistol round. So that's pretty sick. I mean, he basically took out 3.2 of the 5 opponents, and his team still lost the round. Obviously, he's not aware of just how much damage he did beyond the kills, but that's that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so again, I just want to mention to those of you at home, so even if all of those were headshots and he caused the max damage you can think of, well, the max damage here, whenever we're looking in terms of average damage per round, that is per player's health. So it's not, it's 100 health max.
So if someone has 1 health and you kill them with a headshot, you only do 1 damage.
Exactly.
It's not like you do 100 because you get the kill. So that's why doing 300 damage is actually very substantial.
Oh, it's huge.
Because it means you literally took out over 3/5 of the opposing team.
Exactly. So that's something to look at whenever we go into the next one. Of course, as we kind of browse through the stats here. Getting that bomb down was going to help them out exponentially moving forward. We'll see if they actually decide to go ahead and try to pull off a 3rd round bye. We probably won't see them decide to try to buy here, especially watching them through the previous gun rounds. As you can see there on your screen, you've got Flusha and JW who are closest to us, and they both look over here at the same time. Actually, that's one of the members, Clan Mystik, or actually the manager from Clan Mystik walking behind them. But it's good. I mean, one of the things that, again, I've just been looking forward to seeing what's going to happen here at this tournament, because there's so many. As you look at all 4 of the groups, and usually we talk about the group of death, or we talk about this is the worst group to look at. In all terms, any 3 teams out of each group could win it or take the 2 spots.
Yep.
And so you really don't know exactly who's going to get knocked out.
No, you really don't. And something I also mentioned in my preview, groups A and B are somewhat similar in the sense that they have 3 teams who are very, very close.
Exactly.
Only the difference is in Group A, the 4th team is technically, they're the least favored to go through. Whereas in Group B, NIP obviously are the 4th team. Like, they're way above everybody else. So in Group A, the 3 teams are competing for the 2 spots. And in Group B, the 3 teams are competing for 1 spot.
Exactly.
So fairly similar situations. And looks like we are going to continue here.
Yep, so again, as we mentioned, Valve spent a lot of time in their development phases to make sure that we get every single type of backup ready, and that's exactly what we have here. We are live and underway here, 10-6. Again, Fnatic were able to pick up the pistol round, but Clan Mystik, even though Apex had 4 health in that round, and it was down to a 2-on-3, Apex was able to get the bomb down, and so that's going to help them out here in the latter rounds. It actually looks like they did decide to go ahead and buy 2 Galils and an AK, so we'll see how much of a challenge
now you see the veterans, Jurek and Arts, actually dropping weapons to the younger aim stars, and they only have P250s themselves. So now Clan Mystik basically has 3 people with full equipment and everything. Oh, it looks like we have another crash. That's really unlucky for that to happen 2 rounds in a row. Looks like Kiyoshima, I think, has crashed. Nope.
You can see, of course, I was actually watching their matchup, Clan Mystik facing off against LGB Esports, and they're a very emotional team. You can see the way that they express themselves. I mean, we were watching. There was one. I mean, they were already at game point. It was, I believe, it was 15-12, 15-11, but they were already at game point, and they lost a round, and they were communicating to one another very expressively. I mean, they're going back and forth, and it's just really fun to watch how they kind of interact with one another. And sometimes, you know, in different cultures, that can make an impact on your playing style, in a negative form.
Yeah, we can actually see Clan Mystik on the screen, and they actually look really bummed right now, which is surprising because I thought. I mean, I understand why they would be because they just want to keep going. But if I were them, I would try to turn this upside down and think, okay, Fnatic just had all the momentum. They had the lead. They won the pistol round. And now we just keep pausing this shit. And it's just never continuing. And all of a sudden, if Mystik wins the next round, it'll have been like 5 minutes since Fnatic last won a round. So that's going to take all the momentum away. And that's sort of going to make it a more of an even ground for this coming round.
Sorry, so you can see that right now, again, we're paused currently, so we're not going to have to do any type of backups or anything. We'll just go straight back into the game.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Urek to join back in. I don't think Mystik are too welcoming of Bot Wally as a replacement just yet, but hopefully we'll be underway soon.
Yeah, for those of you that are at home, make sure that you follow any type of little trending hashtags there on the social media, whether that's you're on Twitter there with the hashtag DHW13. Or whether you're also follow hashtag CSGO. Of course, you'll have our host here, Thorin, as well as BSL and Sir Scoots. Will be posting things throughout the tournament. Myself, Considerate _done. Also, be on the lookout there for Lurpus and even Toss Spot. We'll all be posting things. Of course, you can't forget about the guys over there on the DreamHack CS2. They'll also be hopping over here. We've just basically don't look at it as a B stream. I mean, these are some great matches that are happening over there as well. They're with Anders and Similar. We'll be mixing things up. We'll be casting in, it's just a great casting core here at DreamHack Winter.
Yep, and right now we are still waiting. Urek has just returned to the server, so it looks like we are going to get back into the game finally after a bit of a break. And
you and I, we've dealt with this type of stuff before, and that's why we're able to continue to talk about all the different aspects that we're seeing from throughout this game. So one of the things that we were talking about is the momentum and how things may have changed. I mean, if you look at it in the latter part of the game, Clan Mystik was able to pick up the last 2 rounds of the first half. Well, that was a good momentum shift for Clan Mystik to go forward. But then you look at it, Fnatic winning that pistol round, and that's probably the last thing that Clan Mystik remembers. They don't remember the fact that they won the previous, the 2 rounds before.
Yeah. So right now we are going to continue. Finally, score is 6-10 in favor of Fnatic, who also have won the second half pistol round. So lots more money on Fnatic's side, but Clan Mystik are once again going to go for the same early buy with Urek and Arts dropping AKs or Galils. I'm not sure which ones for the youngsters.
There's Galil on the
ground. For the youngsters on the team, and Apex, I believe, has purchased the gun of his own.
I was kind of curious of whether or not Fnatic actually saw what weapons Clan Mystik had in the previous round. We'll see if they decide to go ahead and do this again. You can see that you've got Kirishima, who's there inside of mid with that Galil. Some spamming going on right now. Looks like they're going to go ahead and close off over there towards that banana side. You can see that Pronax started to push up there. He has his teammate Devil Walk pushing up. There is a smoke cross blocking that little cross point.
Aggressive play by Fnatic there in banana. Devil Walk has pushed all the way up towards the end of it. Pronax somewhat close too.
Look out for
and
that
I actually think that's an adjustment based on what they saw in the second round before Urek crashed once again. Because that round saw Mystik take over banana aggressively, so Fnatic wanted to counter that in case they were going to do the same thing.
So they bought the same way, but they did not do the exact same strat to follow.
Yeah.
We actually probably even saw a counter.
They are
there.
now going to do that though.
Right.
They just delayed it.
Yep. As you can see that they actually heard some footsteps there from the CT side from Fnatic. You can see that Devil Walk watching over there, or you've got Devil Walk who's over there by Spools. And you have his teammate there inside the site with him as well. That's going to be Snyder, or actually apologize, that's Pronax who's over there towards that site. Here comes the flash. He's going to start to be able to move in near inside the site. Pronax able to pick up one over there from the construction side. Devil Walk also there in that exchange. As right now it's going to be down to this 3-on-5. Uric down to 30 HP, Apex down to 20, but they do get the bomb down.
Still a very tough round for Mystik, but it's still winnable.
They're going to start to be able to push up there. You've got Arts and Apex. They're starting to even things back up. Now it's going to be down to this 1-on-3, left up to Apex, and Apex will go down.
And once again, a pair of important kills by JW there at the end, getting 2 kills there.
So 10-6 now is going to be the score here. I apologize, I make that 11-6 as now Fnatic picks up another round here.
Yep. And that is also, well, it looks like Mystik are actually going to buy. They don't have, it's going to be another week buy, and it looks like they are going to be doing exactly what they did in the first half, so they probably have no regrets about constantly buying with less than optimal equipment. So that's, I don't know, that's the decision they've made, and they obviously want to stick to their guns, but I'm not sure I agree with it, simply because we already saw it not work out in the first half.
Yeah, so we're going to see what they're going to do here. They've got 4 Galils in hand. And JW just around the corner, waiting for them to push up here inside of the apartments. He has a nice angle. He's quick switching a lot there. And he's actually, again, I like what I just mentioned, he's quick switching a lot. And sometimes, again, you do that type of thing just to continue to stay warm. But right now, he's going to be able to push back around. Looks like it's warming him up enough here. He's able to pick up 3 there as he does switch around between his weapons. And again, JW picking up 3 kills there in the round. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been worse there for Fnatic, as JW could have got caught off guard while he was switching, and they could have had an entry there. But now the score is going to be 12-6 here as we take another look there from JW.
And that's just a good round by Fnatic once again. Individual play by JW won them that round. That's going to force Mystik on a save round. Going to make it 13-6 in favor of the Swedes, assuming the Swedes don't lose this upcoming save round by the Frenchmen. It's just going to be a very tough match to come back from. Like I said, Mystik have traditionally been a better team on the counter-terrorist side, right, which obviously they lost 6-9 in this match now. So anything's possible. It's in a single half of Counter-Strike, much like in a single round. Anything can happen. You can always come back from any deficit. But it's just looking very grim right now for Clan Mystik, the ESWC champions, who are trying to prove that their win wasn't a fluke and they can actually compete with these teams.
Take a look here. You see that you've got Devil Walk. He is grouped up there with Pronax inside of B. You've got Schneider, who's over there inside of Pit. And watching over there inside of CT Arches, that's going to be Flesha. And then JW, who's playing inside the site, kind of closer over there towards Graveyard. They're going to start to push over here. Be on the lookout, though. You've got Flesha, who's just on the other side there inside of the CT Arches. As we able to push back around. First headshot going to come out there for Flesha. He's going to try to pick up a second one. And on the rotate, it's going to be JW. JW picking up 2 as well. And make that 3. So JW, his ADR here in the second half, he's skyrocketing as he's sitting at 259 average damage per round.
Yeah, though he does have a bunch of save round kills like the previous round.
Damage is damage.
Yeah, damage is damage, but there's different degrees of importance in the damage you deal.
Agreed.
But yeah, 13-6 now for Fnatic, and Mystik are starting to get to that point for Mystik where they just have to start winning rounds. I mean, they just can't keep losing, and they have to string rounds together. They can't just win one and lose one. And now they're going to be meeting the defense of Fnatic in Banana. Yeah,
again, though, we mentioned before, whenever you have 3 players push over there towards that Banana side, Schneider's going to be that last wall to hold there inside of B. Has some players. They're going to be rotating back over there. Schneider picks up another one. So Schneider, before going down, he picks up 3. And that's going to be a quick rotate that happened there. A great hold by Fnatic as they decided to gamble a little bit more or just push 3 guys over there towards B for the early stages of the round. 14-6 here in favor of Fnatic.
Yeah, that was a really good move. Really good move by Fnatic to counter what they figured out Mystik was going to do. Is a perfect read by whoever did that, I assume Pronax, and just a well-played round for Fnatic. I mean, they've just looked way better than Mystik in this match. If we take out the pistol round, Mystik has only won 4 rounds, and even that 3rd round win was, I mean, it was against a very weak Fnatic buy. So Fnatic have just looked really good so far.
Looking at the setup again, you've got Pronax and Devil Walk, who both both have pushed up there in Banana.
Aggressive play once again by Fnatic there.
Trying to be able to slow them down there with that smoke, just taking some time here. See if Pronex has decided to rotate back around. He is going to allow Devil Walk to kind of hold that B bomb site all on his own. And interesting here for Clan Mystik, they actually have 4 players inside of mid. Looks like they're going to start to push up here. The bomb carrier is still headed over there towards that B bomb site. Still kind of checking their area. Just on this side is going to be Flusha. Flusha taking a look there inside of mid. Looks like they're going to go ahead and kind of deter them over. A nice little decoy happening over there towards that A side, but the action is going to happen over there towards the B side as Pronex was able to take down one there in that CT archway. Arch pushing there. There's going to be Kelly. Arch going to get taken down by Devil Walk. Devil Walk trying to hold down this B bomb side as his teammates rotate over there towards that B side. Pushing back around, able to pick up another one. As I switches over to his USB, as that was the bomb carrier, the bomb planter here in this round. And Kirishima goes down 15-6. Game point coming in here now for Fnatic.
Yeah, it's just good play by Fnatic. What can I say? They've been the better team so far in this match, and pending an incredible comeback by Clan Mystik, they're going to go on to win Group A and just completely trash my prediction for this group.
Shout out to everyone that's getting dropped items here throughout the game. 95 of you.
Yeah.
Have actually got a drive data from this matchup. But let's take a look here. You've got, again, final round here, or actually game point here for Fnatic. As going to start to be able to push up here towards that banana side. Same time to set up. Arts is actually going to be challenging over here towards the banana side. Op pick up there by Flusha inside of mid.
That's a curious choice by Flusha to be opping over JW. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. But yeah, that's a curious
good
choice.
Positioning or spawning.
Yeah. And also being up 15-6.
That could help as well.
It helps you.
In your economy through the roof.
It helps you make questionable decisions.
After the bye, JW is still sitting at 14-8. So
yeah. Lots of dough.
Lots of dough. All right, now as you can see, we've got there, looks like they're going to start to push over there towards that CT arch side. Wrapping back around here, you can see Flusha with this off in hand. Take another look there with that off. He's able to pick up one. Pronex just on the other side to give him some cover. He's able to pick up another one. It's going to be left up here to Arts in Kirishima in this last bit here. He's going to start to be able to push out there through the apartments. Arts, last man standing, and he's going to get taken down there by Flusha. 16-6 as Fnatic will move on to the playoffs, and we'll see as we take another look here with a nice op shot there from Library. So Fnatic, they're going to be moving on to the playoffs, and we'll see Clan Mystik, I believe, face off. I actually have no clue who actually won there in that second game in the losers bracket. We'll take a look there, but so that matchup going there to Fnatic against Clan Mystik there in that round.
And it looks like Na'Vi were actually eliminated. LGB have defeated them 16-13 on Mirage, so that's gonna put Na'Vi out at 4th in a group, Clan Mystik at the top, and then LGB is gonna play Mystik for the 2nd spot in the playoffs.
So a great matchup there between Fnatic and Clan Mystik. You saw the way that Fnatic was able to control that game, but let's get a little bit more of an in-depth look at what happened during that matchup. Let's send it over to BSL and team.
Here at the DreamHack Steel Series CSGO Championship, we have some results for you. Fnatic move on in the tournament after demolishing Mystik by 16-6 on DE Inferno. Also, which is breaking news, Na'Vi lost to LBG, which is another Swedish team, by 13-16. That means that Na'Vi are out of the tournament. We're going to tell you all about these matches and what happened when we come back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us.